Exploding head syndrome. The sleep disorder you've never heard of. Have you ever been suddenly awakened by a deafening explosion, only to realize there was no sound at all, no fire, no intruder, nothing, just silence? You might be suffering from something few people know about, something called exploding head syndrome. Sounds made up? It's very real, and much more common than you think. What is it? EHS, or exploding head syndrome, is a type of sleep disorder that causes people to hear sudden, loud noises, like gunshots, cymbals crashing, or explosions, just as they're falling asleep or waking up. But here's the catch. The sounds aren't real. They're hallucinations created by your own brain. Some people even see flashes of light or feel a surge of electricity through their body, without any actual cause. Many people who experience EHS report hearing these noises while lying on their backs. Could this syndrome be connected to our ears popping as our head position changes? Not quite. The sensation of a popping or crackling ear is caused by pressure changes in your middle ear. While EHS may also involve your ears, it's not caused by changes in pressure. Instead, exploding head syndrome is likely caused by neurological activity in the brain. Symptoms of exploding head syndrome include hearing sudden loud noises, such as bangs, booms, or zaps, feeling a sensation of electrical shock or flash without any external source. These symptoms are usually harmless but can occur frequently. The noises or sensations often happen when you're falling asleep or waking up, but they can happen at other times too. For example, if you're lying down and then change positions, you may hear a noise or feel a zap. People with EHS may also experience an intense fear or confusion when these noises or sensations occur. This can make falling asleep difficult because you may become anxious about falling asleep and having these frightening experiences. Exploding head syndrome is a relatively new recognized medical condition. Experts only started researching it in the late 1990s. Researchers haven't pinpointed exactly how many people have it, but studies show that as many as 10% of people may experience it at some point in their lives. So you might be thinking, if this is so widespread, why haven't I heard of it before? That's because exploding head syndrome isn't always talked about. Many people who experience it don't consider it important enough to discuss with their doctor. Others may be embarrassed about sleep-related symptoms and afraid to seek help for them. Additionally, the symptoms of EHS are similar to those of other conditions, which may lead to misdiagnosis or delay diagnosis. Researchers do not yet know what causes exploding head syndrome. However, there are several theories about its causes, including brain misfiring during sleep, ear issues, and sleep disturbances. One theory proposes that exploding head syndrome is the result of your brain shutting down improperly as you fall asleep. When this happens, certain neurons in your brain may misfire, sending signals that produce auditory or electrical sensations. Another theory suggests that exploding head syndrome is linked to minor ear disorders. Some researchers believe that small seizures may occur in the part of the brain that processes sound, resulting in auditory hallucinations. A third theory proposes that exploding head syndrome is a type of sleep disturbance. Some researchers believe that it is linked to parasomnia, a category of sleep disorders that includes sleepwalking and sleep talking. Other researchers suggest that it is related to sleep paralysis, a temporary inability to move that occurs when your brain is in a state between wakefulness and sleep. All of these theories remain unconfirmed, and further research is needed to determine the exact cause of exploding head syndrome. Is exploding head syndrome dangerous? Exploding head syndrome is not physically harmful. Having EHS does not cause brain damage, stroke, or any other physical injury. However, the anxiety created by EHS can cause insomnia, panic attacks, and a fear of going to sleep. According to a study published in June 2021, participants with EHS experienced moderate to severe levels of anxiety. The constant fear of experiencing these symptoms can take a toll on your mental health. Luckily, exploding head syndrome is not physically harmful, and it often goes away on its own. If you want to learn more about this condition, there are several resources available online. Websites such as Healthline and Medical News Today provide detailed information about the symptoms and potential causes of EHS. YouTube channels such as Medical Mysteries and Life Noggin also have videos that cover exploding head syndrome. If you'd like to listen to a podcast about this topic, check out an episode of the Sleepwalk podcast. If you're worried about exploding head syndrome, it's best to talk to your doctor about it. They can ask you questions about your symptoms and help you figure out what to do next. Your doctor will also want to rule out other potential causes of your symptoms, such as ear infections or other types of sleep disorders. There's no official cure for exploding head syndrome right now, but there are things you can do to lessen your symptoms. First, try to keep a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Getting enough sleep is also important. Most adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. If you aren't getting enough sleep, you may want to try taking a nap during the day. However, avoid napping too close to bedtime, as this may interfere with your ability to fall asleep at night. You may also want to avoid having caffeine or a heavy meal too close to bedtime. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 7 hours, and the heavy meal may require more energy to digest, possibly interrupting your sleep. Try relaxing before bed with a warm bath or reading a book. Meditation apps such as Calm and Headspace also offer guided meditations designed to promote restful sleep. If you find yourself worrying excessively about your symptoms, consider talking to a therapist. They can teach you coping skills to manage your anxiety. In rare instances, your doctor may prescribe anti-seizure or antidepressant medications to help reduce your symptoms. However, these medications are only used when other treatments are not effective. It can be concerning to experience a sudden bang in your ear as you're falling asleep. But exploding head syndrome is not dangerous. It's harmless, and in most cases goes away on its own. If it continues to occur over time, you should talk to your doctor about it. They'll be able to rule out other possibilities and assist you in finding relief. Exploding head syndrome is a fascinating sleep disorder that has only recently been recognized by the medical community. We still have a lot to learn about it, but we do know that it's not physically harmful. The anxiety caused by this condition can sometimes be more problematic than the noises themselves. But with the right mindset, exploding head syndrome can be overcome and allow you to get back to sleeping peacefully. Hopefully now you understand that exploding head syndrome is not dangerous. So the next time you hear a bang in your ear as you're drifting off to sleep, you can rest assured that it's not a sign of anything more serious. Just relax and enjoy your slumber. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it informative, please leave a comment below and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one.